prosecutor's office. Yeah, is Vanessa here? Direct D. Tell her Christopher Ruff's out here. I need to leave.
Yeah, you need to leave. Let me call security, okay?
Security? I was just in court.
You need to leave, though. Can you please leave? I'm going to call security. We don't want you in our office.
You don't want me in your office?
Yeah, let me call security.
Today, we are going to show you Vanessa Lasico. Vanessa Lasico is a Tempe City prosecutor. She is the police in-house prosecutor or lawyer. Basically, she's responsible for coaching them through court, make sure that they don't mess up. Vanessa Lasico first came to the collective attention of Arizona during the freeway shooter trials. Freeway shooter trials were about Leslie Merritt Jr. They were accusing him of shooting at vehicles on the freeway. They really didn't know who it was. Vanessa Lasico was part of the prosecution team that was trying to keep evidence from the public, evidence from the media to be released to the public, and it took a court order to unseal and release the information to the media and the public. Fast forward a few years to 2016, Sylvia Moyer takes the police chief position for the city of Tempe. And she lasted all the way up until 2020. 2020, there was a shooting incident of Sean Mold. A police officer named Adam Sheeple showed up as Sean was being shot by another police officer, and he witnessed the whole thing. So he had to testify in court. His counsel in court, or his lawyer, one of those was Vanessa Lasico. During the course of her representation or her help and counsel of Adam Sheeple, she developed a relationship with him and started an extramarital affair. And cheated on her husband. Happened to be a Maricopa County sheriff's officer. Sal, which is was Vanessa's husband, found out about her extramarital affair with Adam Sheeple and started calling her on it. And then a whole bunch of drama ensued. The reason I bring up Sylvia Moyer is friends with Vanessa Lasico. Days before she resigned, Sal got arrested for allegedly stalking and harassing his own wife and Adam Sheeple. In this video, you're going to see all kinds of evidence of that. I've gotten inside information, things that you obviously wouldn't see unless somebody sent it to me. So the information that I'm giving you is accurate to the best of my knowledge and comes from the sources. So enjoy.
Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are you? We have some work to do now. Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are you?
Well, new this morning, a Maricopa County Sheriff's deputy is behind bars after allegedly threatening a Tempe police employee.
Vanessa Lasico is the city worker and Adam Sheeple is the Tempe officer. They did this to get in front of any negative info that could be released on Vanessa and Sheeple.
Last night, Deputy Sal Cuevas was arrested at his home. Tempe police say the department began a criminal investigation when another city employee feared for their safety and the safety of the police employee. The deputy was arrested by U.S. Marshals in Maricopa this week. Then he was booked in the Pinal County Jail on charges of domestic violence and stalking. Gilbert police are now part of the investigation as well, although it's not clear how. We're told that the deputy, Sal Cuevas, could be facing more charges.
So here's what you're not hearing. Vanessa Lasico was representing Adam Sheeple in court. Vanessa Lasico's husband, Sal Cuervos, I hope I'm saying that right, found out about Vanessa Lasico's affair with Adam Sheeple. He started threatening to expose her to the bar and to the department, so her and Adam Sheeple cooked up a plot to have Sal arrested to discredit his story and get him behind bars to where he couldn't affect Vanessa and Shiple's relationship or their jobs. And that's where Sylvia Moyer comes into play. Sylvia Moyer was a police chief at the time, and she was friends with Vanessa Lasico. Sylvia Moyer, along with Vanessa Lasico and Adam Sheeple, allegedly conspired to have Sal arrested on false allegations of domestic violence and stalking. So literally days after Sal was arrested, Sylvia Moyer, the chief of Tempe Police Department, decided to resign days after this. And you'll hear in her statement that the news put out about an email that she sent about why she resigned that she was getting hate emails behind the scenes. Nobody really touched upon that, but I think it was because you helped Vanessa arrest her husband to cover for her cheating, because she's your friend.
Tonight, ABC 15 investigator Melissa Blasius has the community reaction as Tempe looks for someone to move that police department forward.
Yes, it is a good day.
Police reform groups are pleased that Tempe Police Chief Sylvia Moyer has resigned effective October 25th. City Manager Andrew Ching says her departure has been in the works for weeks as he's considered how to best meet changing community demands.
I thank Chief Moyer for her leadership up to this point, but I really feel that we need a different direction for leadership for the challenges that lay ahead.
Moyer emailed her staff this morning mentioning anonymous attacks and saying, "I refuse to permit the negativity of the few to diminish my admiration and respect for the men and women of Tempe PD and my love for the noble profession of policing." The Tempe Officers Association issued a statement saying, "There has never been a tougher time to be in law enforcement as a police officer or a police chief, and they admired her love of community and passion for the job." But anti-police brutality advocates say change was overdue. Moyer has been under pressure, especially about how her agency polices people of color. From a $2 million settlement to the family of 14-year-old Antonio Arce shot in the back by a Tempe officer last year, to last month's incident when an officer held a black hotel employee at gunpoint when he was supposed to be looking for a white suspect.
A lot of other police departments, both regionally and nationally, have faced similar situations, if not much worse, in many instances. So, much of the conversation about policing today in our society is about what are we going to do next?
That's a great question, Andrew. What are you going to do next? I sat down with Andrew personally and brought all of this information to his direct attention. I gave them an opportunity before I went public to clean house, and it seems like they don't want to do it because I got a call from a detective about the Tempe prosecutor's office. More on that later.
Ching says the next chief must be someone who can build relationships and communicate well within the department and out in the community. An interim chief will be named in the next 2 weeks. I'm investigator Melissa Blasius, ABC 15, Arizona.
So, how did I get involved and come about all this information? Well, I was arrested in Tempe by Eric Hernandez and David Hightower for standing on a sidewalk. This put me in the Tempe Municipal Court system. While in court, I had an exchange with a female prosecutor. She was very rude. I asked her for her name and she refused to give it to me. So, I promised I'd find out who she was. After some research, I discovered her name to be Vanessa Lasico. Then I started to investigate and document and discovered a whole lot of crap on her. After a while, multiple sources started providing me with evidence of perjury, prosecutorial misconduct, evidence tampering, witness intimidation, and a slew of ethics violations and misconducts. I mean, the list just goes on and on with this woman. Here's some of it.
Vanessa is not allowing me to leave. She's standing, blocking I'm trying to leave, and she's blocking me. She is willfully standing and blocking my drive. Vanessa, please get out of the way so I can leave. Vanessa? Please move out of the way so I can leave. Why? Look, you don't have to live like this. I'm not going to keep hurting you because I'm asking you for Well, how about you go call Sheeple?
I don't want anyone but you.
You were texting him that you wanted to something. Yes or no?
I did not see those things.
What did you say? What did you say? Oh, you don't remember.
Do you want me to tell you?
Yes, I want you to tell me.
I told him the things that I liked.
And what did you tell him? That you like something? Right? Is that what you told him? Well, now you even suck on me, did you?
I did.
Too bad. You're not sucking on mine. You don't do anything for me. Who's me out here? And what else did you tell me you like? You want to get Yes. What else? That you want to give me pussy in there? What else? And what did he tell you that he liked?
Those things.
And you also told him that you were pleasuring yourself?
I said that, but I wasn't.
And he said he was stroking himself off too.
He said that.
Yeah, get out of the way.
So after a few months of investigating Vanessa, I decided to go up to the 3rd floor of the Tempe Municipal Court building where the prosecutor's office is located and ask Vanessa some questions personally. And this is the response that I got.
Got you.
Where's Aaron go? Yeah, is Vanessa here? Direct D. Tell her Christopher Ruff's out here. I need to leave.
Yeah, you need to leave. Let me call security, okay?
Security? I was just in court.
You need to leave, though. Can you please leave? Or I'm going to call security. We don't want you in our office.
You don't want me in your office?
Yeah, let me call security, okay?
She's calling security to have him escort me.
Why you?
I don't know. I asked if Vanessa's here. She said, you need to leave.
Gilbert police are now part of the investigation as well, although it's not clear how.
So you would abuse your authority if I exercise my right? Whatever. I don't personally care what you sentence me to. I'm appealing everything today, so it's going to freeze whatever you sentence me to, and we're just going to kick it to a higher court. Because clearly this one is corrupt.
They turning our communities to hot blocks. Yeah, they got Glocks, handcuffs, and badges. They swear that they hot shots. They want to lock us and throw away the stop. Watch, you know Direct D will show you how to cop. Watch, cop, watch. Record them when a cop stops. And ignore the pig chatter when a cop talks. You don't need a top-notch camera, just a cop watch. You gotta know your rights or you lose them. So we cop, watch.